to do each night. At least he attempted to do it. And, you know, look.
Hey, listen, his three ball has been
continues to make these type of lists. 2,000 total points.
I mean, it's only his first season.
Yeah,
I mean,
his first season.
Listen, the three ball didn't go tonight. He's 3 of 13, but it has been going at a crazy rate over the last 13 games at 42%.
And that's why he's had games of 60 and 40, and that's what we see him, you know, playing with that. He gets 30 in his sleep. On an off night, he's got 32.
Listen, he made a great pass. Luke Kennard had an in-and-out three. I'll take that all night, and I'll take Luka with that 15-foot jumper all night too. Just came up short. You'll take that, because more times than not, you're going to hit those. All right, time to hear from Coach J.J. Redick, brought to you by your Toyota dealers.
It seems like a familiar formula that just the second halves have been really good, just to come back when you were trailing, even if by a little at halftime. What did you feel like that you've kind of found that energy and just weren't able to pull it out?
Yeah, you know, I talked about before the game the growth we've had with being able to bend but not break, and tonight was another example of that. You know, really sharp and good defensively for 3 quarters. Second quarter, not so much, and some of that was, you know, we lost Herter, we lost Robinson. Jenkins hits a couple back-to-back threes. You know, the threes, especially given the way we were shooting the basketball in that second quarter, you know, gave them that lead, and then again to start the third. But we just, you know, we did a good job of defending. We did a good job of just staying with it and got back in the game.
That last play, we were just trying to look at it. Did you think the inbounds pass get deflected a little bit? Okay, and it was obviously Cleveland sets a screen. It's supposed to get Luka a clean look on the other side.
I mean, he was open. Max did a good job screening. Yeah, just got deflected.
You guys had to mount a comeback just to make it a clutch time game, but it's rare to see you guys not win a game in the clutch. Was there something other than that play that you thought that you would have liked to get back execution-wise?
Not execution-wise, just the ability to get stops. I mean, you go down, we get down with 31 seconds and do the 2-for-1, and we execute it. We get back up. Told them we had 1 timeout. If they score, we're going to go. Luka gets to his spot, misses the shot, have to foul, and then we get a guy open. We just, Tobias did a good job of timing it and got his hand on the ball.
You guys took pretty decent care of the ball in the first 3 quarters, but 8 in the fourth. How costly did those feel, and how many, I guess, you felt were forced versus unforced?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at everyone. But yeah, obviously, if you're not shooting the ball and you're giving the ball to the other team, it hurts.
JJ, you mentioned, the kind of bend but don't break. Were there moments in the second where it felt like you guys might break? And then, I guess, what were the specific areas where you saw kind of the toughness and the resolve?
No, I didn't feel like we were gonna break. We made the adjustment at halftime to go to 1 through 5, to switch 1 through 5. I think that was helpful in just kind of slowing them down. In the second quarter, again, we lost Robinson. We lose Jenkins. They get an offensive rebound. Jenkins hits a 3. I mean, it was just those are the moments where, especially on the road when you're going on a run and you're not scoring. Obviously, they have one of the best defenses in the NBA. You're not scoring like you normally do. That can kind of that can be detrimental to the overall just sort of not effort or vibe, but it's just the mood. It can feel defeating, and we never gave into that.
LeBron was scoreless in the first half, so rare to see that in his career. Just what did you see from him, and how did he kind of settle into the second half?
Yeah, I thought he played a really unselfish game. Ended up with 10 assists. We missed him a couple times on early seals in transition in the first half. We ran some plays for him. I thought he did a good job of not just trying to score, but make the right play like he always does, and he gets 10 assists.
JJ, when obviously we pay attention to things like winning streaks and stuff like that, and you guys have been on the longest one you guys have had as an organization in 5 years. When you look big picture just over these last few weeks, what's kind of your biggest takeaway, again, with just sort of where this group is at right now as you guys head into these last 10 games?
that we're a good basketball team. I believe that we're a good basketball team. I thought we could be a good basketball team the entire season. We saw flashes of it. We saw short stretches of it, but we're a good basketball team, and I think we have to continue to play together and all that stuff. It is remarkable to me, and this is again not an excuse, but our winning streak has also coincided with us being healthy. And you go watch. I rewatched the first Detroit game, and it's like, oh, this guy's out, this guy's out, this guy's out. Tonight, Smart and Rui are out. Not having Smart tonight killed us. That's important for us, that we can get healthy and we can play our rotation. And post Luke trade, I think when all 9 guys have played, we've been a good basketball team. And I think Vando did a great job tonight. When he had his minutes, he was ready to play. But the way our team works, you need Smart for his ball handling, you need Smart for his defense, you need Rui for his shooting. Like, those pieces are important to complement everybody. And we need to finish the season strong, but we also need to finish the season healthy.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Let's get you to the highlights. Luka Doncic and the Lakers looking to